So there's a lot of talk about Snoop Dogg and what he said about Disney and that, like, with the Lightyear movie, that he didn't come for this stuff and being asked questions. But people are acting like this is new for Disney. Like it's just in the last few years that this has been happening. It's been happening since the 1940's that they have been grooming children. So when I worked as a parent in middle school, they had the movie Pinocchio on from 1940. And it was incredible to watch as all of these cartoon characters smoked. Like, I think we can all, even in 1940, that little children shouldn't smoke. I think that was, I assumed that they would think that. I mean, that just seems common sense. Like, why would you have a 4, 5, 6, 7 year old put that in their body? Like, why? For what purpose? It's like, oh yeah, they need to look cool. So, I, like, that's who they're for. Yeah, some 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 are gonna watch it too, and that's probably who they really want to smoke. But I thought it was funny that the character that smoked was the cool, the slick guy, like the wolf guy that was tricking Pinocchio. That's the guy that smoked constantly. And that's what it always is. It's always the cool person that's drinking alcohol, the cool person that's smoking cigarettes. And so Disney has been doing this for over 80 years. So for people to get upset with Snoop Dogg now, it's kind of like, why are you so mad? They've been doing this forever. They just did it more incognito. Now they're just doing it blatant out in front, like with Marvel, Star Wars, and then the Lightyear. I mean, they've been doing it forever now. And they're just an evil, evil company that owns a lot. And it's funny how they don't say Disney bought and is teaming up with the NFL and they bought, and it's ESPN. Well, Disney owns ESPN, so it's Disney. And then ESPN is with WWE. No, it's Disney. They're trying to get all these kids on their stuff, and they're just going to slowly seep it in. Evil doesn't just come and smack you in the face. Not normally. It does sometimes. But they're just slowly but surely warping these children's minds. And I am firmly against Disney. It irritates me that they own Star Wars now and Marvel, because the old ones are so good. The first 3 Star Wars are so good. The older Marvel stuff so good. But Disney, they're just evil. Evil. Like, there shouldn't be any sex whatsoever. Heterosexual, homosexual. It's for children. It's to entertain them, not make them think on a deeper level. They have plenty of time to think about all this stuff. They don't need to do it so young. Let them be children. Why do we want all these kids? Is it because they're easily manipulated? So Disney, because they're easily manipulated at this age, well, let's get in there. And they've been doing it forever. And I love how they said they don't, we don't advertise smoking anymore for nicotine. Whatever. Like, I started watching some 90s movies, and I facetiously text messaged my mom and be like, Mom, were cigarettes, did we know that they were bad for you in the 90s? And she's like, yeah, why do you ask? And I told her, I'm like, because I'm watching some 90s movies, and holy cow, everyone smokes. It's ridiculous. I was like, so they're advertising, because kids and pathetic adults want to be like the people they see in movies and stuff, so they're like, ooh, they smoke. And how they manipulate you is just, it's genius, quite frankly. Like, evil is genius, like, as far as how they get evil in. They don't just right in your face, they slowly work it in. Next thing you know, you're like, how did that happen? So I like the TV show Stranger Things. And Max's brother, when he's cool and all the girls like him, he has the car, the jacket, everyone wants to be like him, he smokes cigarettes constantly. There's always a cigarette in his hand or in his mouth. Constantly. And this is a high school student. But yet, they're advertising that high school students should smoke. But when he's turning evil, guess what he doesn't do? Smoke. Like the evil entity or whatever that's taken him over, the fillet or whatever it was. It's been a while since I watched it. He had to do the same thing he always does. So he had to go to work and do all this stuff, but he never touched a cigarette. And he literally never had one out of his hand or mouth before. But because he's not cool anymore, girls don't want to be with him and stuff like that. He doesn't have the cool car. Oh, we need to make him not smoke because we don't want people to equate cigarettes with evil. No. Cigarettes with cool. And then all these kids, what do they want to do? Smoke cigarettes. Or vape or whatever. And it's just, I hate all these lies. Like the last video I made was lies. And oh yeah, even more lies. Because that's all they do. It's not even advertisements, it's propaganda. Because they're manipulating you into thinking what they want you to think. An ad is, here's a product, we think it's good, here's what it is, and you make a decision to purchase it, the service, whatever. That's an ad. Propaganda is manipulating you into thinking and doing what they want you to. And that's what Disney's been doing for 80 plus years now. So be careful. Disney. And another thing, how is alcohol allowed to advertise? If they're saying cigarettes are so bad, nicotine's so bad, alcohol kills way more people than cigarettes because people drinking and driving. Well, and there was an ad saying people don't rob banks. People don't counterfeit money. Why do they drink and drive? Why do they get high and drive under the influence? Because you've made it very easy to get alcohol and now pot. I'll put money on it that driving while high has went up exponentially because it's so much easier. I live in Missouri. Once it got legal, I'll guarantee you it went up. Because robbing a bank is not easy. Counterfeiting money is not easy. If it was really easy, more people would do it. If it was monopoly money, there would be people counterfeiting money all the time. But it's not easy. If robbing a bank was easy, people would do it. It's not easy. You're going to get caught. They have security. They have cameras. If it was just a guy standing out there with a whole bunch of money, people would be robbing him all the time. It's all about ease, and that's why I hate that gambling is legal in the state of Missouri. And people are like, oh, but they could just go over to Illinois. Okay. Make it a little harder. I don't think it should be legal there either. I don't like that it's legal because more people are going to have a gambling addiction and have problems with it, and it's going to ruin their lives because you make it easier to get to. We have to protect people from themselves. It's what we have to do. But please be careful with what you watch, what you read, what you take in. And like I've said in a lot of videos, original thoughts. Take in information and think about it and have an original thought. not what someone else tells you to do, not what someone else thinks you should do. Take responsibility for yourself, for your actions, for the people around you that maybe aren't as mature